What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel Journey with G Poppy. Today I'm going to demonstrate patching a hole in drywall, as well as putting in a door stopper on a concrete floor. So the issue is this is a heavily traveled youth area, and so what's happened is this door has been slung open and into the wall and made a hole the size of a doorknob in the drywall. Okay, so what caused the problem is on the floor there was no door stopper. So I'm gonna plan on putting a door stopper in. Let me move the camera down here. I'm gonna plan to put a door stopper in on the floor. Let me see if I can get you a better view. There we go. I think that's not too bad. All right, so so with the door stopper, you simply use a Tapcon bit. Let me show you the package that comes in. So a Tapcon can drill into concrete, and then so you just get the diameter of the hole, and then you get a Tapcon the same diameter, and in order to install the door stopper in the concrete. So anyway, so I've already moved this door stop. So I'm gonna have to check to see how far to open it up. And then I also bought a drywall patch kit. Okay, so the patch kit came with a small container of drywall mud. Okay, it came with a 4-inch patch like that, but I only needed a section of that for the hole that I'm going to repair. So I cut a smaller section with a pair of scissors, and it comes with a putty knife, a small putty knife. You need a bigger one when you feather your drywall mud, and then a piece of sandpaper. So it has theoretically everything you'll need to do the job, but like when you patch the hole, you need to feather your drywall so that it's not as noticeable. So let me open this door up and recheck to see where I need to be on this door stopper. All right, so that's going to be good enough to stop the door. All right, so now I'm going to make a little noise. Maybe a lot of noise. All right, so I know where my holes are. Now I can put a little pressure on the All right, now, what we need to do is check the depth of the hole to make sure that the screw will not bottom out in the hole. That bit gets very hot too, by the way. All right, so that one's definitely good. All right, so now, what we're gonna do is change out my bit to a tip for the Tapcon. So the Tapcon comes with a flat screw, if you can see that, as well as a hex head. So a hex head is always better. If you can use that, you always get a much better grip. So the hex head like that, sort of like a socket. All right, now we're gonna put this. Put this tip in my impact drill. Okay. Then we're gonna put this screw right there. Right there. See how easy that was? Uh-oh, put it a little too tight actually. Ouch. All right, let me get the other one. I want to get them both started. Once that thing tightens up, it's pretty tight. All right. So actually, I should have started the back one first. All right. Okay. Sorry. All right. Yes, that fits in there good and tight. All right, now, so we're gonna put our door stopper on here, right? So that's I want to get this back one pretty tight here. Oops. All right. Now, let's set the front one on like this. All right. So there it is. There's your door stopper. Okay. Now, let's see if it works. Okay. So that works pretty well. So as you see, that was like a 5-minute job. Didn't take long at all. So now I'm going to set you up where you can see the hole in the drywall up there. Okay, there you are. So you're maybe see if I can get you a better angle. Well, somebody might come in that door. All right, let's see if we can get you at that angle. All right, there we go. All right, guys. So now we have our patch. Okay. So what the instructions say, put a little mud on the back of that patch, stick it on the wall, and then mud on top of it. So, and this mud's pretty unique in that it's pink. Okay, it's pink, and then when it dries, it turns white. So it's pretty simple to deal with. So I'm gonna take a little bit of mud here, put on the back of the patch, just enough to keep it stuck to the wall. I'll put it around the edges, because obviously on the hole itself, there's not going to be any place to hold it. Okay, so I got a little mud on the patch like that. Some of them had to have adhesive on them, which is helpful as well. But I think we'll be fine. All right, so we're just going to make sure that's stuck on there well. Okay. And then this is going to be the first coat of the drywall mud. Okay, so we're just going to put some mud on here like this, and then we'll have to come back after it dries and sand it. Okay, so the better job you do with putting it on with the putty knife, the less sanding you will have to do later. Okay, so that's the ultimate goal, is not to be too crazy messy with it, right? So, all right. So we're just gonna, like I said, we're just putting a thin coat on to get us started. This putty knife is not the best. Oh, I did bring my other knife. Okay, let me see if I can use that one. Brought a wider blade knife because if you have a wider blade, you can fan the drywall mud out better, and it makes for a much nicer job. So that would be my recommendation. All right, let's try this wider blade. And as you can see, I have a wider blade putty knife. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to, let's go from this angle. Okay, see how that cleaned that up? So what we'll do is we'll let this dry, and then we'll sand it, and then we'll do another coat of the drywall mud after this turns white. And the good thing about drywall mud is you can do it, you know, as many times as you need to make your job turn out right. Actually, I don't like the way that looks. You can do it as many times as you need to make your job turn out right. So it's not a once and done kind of thing. So it's pretty simple. Like I said, if you mess it up, you just put more drywall mud on and sand it again. Not a big deal. So we'll just leave it that way for now. For the first coat, and I'll just put all this stuff away. And so let me know, guys, if that was helpful. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel Journey with G Poppy if you want to see more DIY things such as this. And I hope you have a great day, guys.